We're halfway through the week, and cheers. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. All right, let me turn all messages on. Let me say hello to everybody. Good morning, Ian, here bright and early. Thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate you. And we've got the Grumpy Bulldog. Good morning. Good to see you. MK, good morning. Good to see you. I just finished making my coffee. Me too. Cheers, habitual. Happy Wednesday. What's up, Galaxy? Good morning. What's up, MK? Oh, I thought you were calling me Grumpy TFP, MK. I was like, what? No, not today. Maybe some other days, but not today. Good morning, Riz. Good to see you. How's everyone doing today? We're halfway through the week. What is up, Rocklicked? Good morning. And what is up, the Bearded Basement? Hope you're having a great day. Pro Pyro in the house. Good to see you. And what's up, Robert's Place? Default Behavior. Good to see you. Good morning. What's up, Cavs? Good to see you. So, how's everybody doing today? Just planted a flat of mungs, as in mung beans. Grumpy TFP. I was like, you know what? All week I've been grumpy, actually, kind of. But today I'm really not. I'm in a good mood today. What's up, Yamaseta? Good morning. Good to see you. Nayan, good morning. Cheers, everybody. So, yesterday, after the live, what did I do? Did I do anything in the grow tent? I did. I tried to add some more trellis. I tried to take care of a few things. As I'm talking to you guys right now, I'm going to soak my misting nozzles. So part of my weekly practice now, I've got a little jar of vinegar. I'm either going to use vinegar or citric acid, and I'm going to just continuously have my misting nozzles soaking so that I have clean ones to swap out with when my systems get all clogged up, because it seems to be happening like on a, not a daily basis, but every couple of days I get at least one mister that gets clogged up after having just replaced it. So there is salt buildup is a thing in my system, I guess. And yeah, so I'm just taking apart the components and I'm gonna just soak them in the vinegar, and whenever I need, I'm gonna put them back together, and I have them readily available for when mine start to malfunction. So, a few things I gotta get done today. Gotta use this. All right, so a couple things we're going to work on today. We are going to soak our misters, take them apart, soak them. We are going to fill the second bucket with nutrients again, because yesterday we did the first one, and now the second one needs more food, more water, so we're going to take care of that. And then we're going to transplant our seedlings into some fresh water with nutrients. They're just in a tray right now, and every few days I just swap out the tray, add some clean water just to prevent. I'm back, and I missed a bunch of people. Good morning, Bernie. Good to see you. Good morning, Christopher. Good to see you. What's up, everybody? I'm sorry I got disconnected, but we back. Wickershire tomatoes look good. Where are the tomatoes at, though? We're gonna go on a tent tour. Oh, today's mushroom day. Nice, enjoy. What's up, Agundiz? Oh my god, I don't know what's wrong with me. Why can't? What's up, AG? Good morning, Doyle. Good to see you. I am in a grow tent. Elevator. I am. Does that say elevator? Yeah, it does. Wow, my eyesight's bad. What up, Big Nut? So good to see you. Had to cut 40 feet of grapevines out of my chain link fence. Oh my gosh, sounds like a lot of work. What's up, Rose? Good morning. What's up, Neil? Good to see you. Good morning, Mia. Oh, so thank you, Mia, for calling that out. So one thing I want to say okay, hang on. Let me backtrack here. So yeah, I told you guys what we're going to get done today. What's up? It's Scummy. Oh, you had it. I go by 8 p.m. What's up, 8 p.m.? I'm so sorry. You know, sometimes I read it. Oh, it made me laugh. It was like a couple weeks ago on the green room. We had somebody asking a question. And Enoch is like, we have a question from no pay. And I read it the same way too. And then after I realized, nope. So I always do that. I read things incorrectly. So it's all good. Thank you for being understanding. You know what? Unstoppable gaming, that is actually very relevant to my gardening journey. Perseverance is what it's all about. Oh, okay. I'm like, all right, cool. I was going to talk about it, but I don't know what he said. Anyways, good morning, everybody. So three tasks to do today. Take apart our misting nozzles, clean them, fill the buckets with nutrients, and swap out our seedling water / transplant some of our seedlings. So I got about 10 minutes to finish just taking apart all my misting components and soaking them in straight up vinegar. Oh, talk about it. Oh, I didn't see I didn't see anyways, so it's almost Friday. The community post is up on the page. So I fixed all the links. The link for Wicked Gardens is correct now. If you guys haven't already, go check out Bernie's new channel. He's starting a new outdoor gardening YouTube channel. Go check it out. Wicked Gardens. Link is in the description below. I don't know if you guys saw on my other channel, posted some gypsy grape updates. So if you guys haven't already, go ahead and follow Cavs. Link in the description below. Cavs snake oil. He's got some beautiful genetics. You're not going to regret it. And yeah, so it's almost Friday, community day, where, you know, I just try to shout out different people in the community, and I just want to grow the community and spread the love. The link is in the description below. There are a bunch of beautiful channels, hardworking people, and I want to be able to grow the community and shed some light on other channels. So go ahead, comment on the post. The post is linked in the description below, and it will just link your channel in the comments with a short description, and I will be sure to shout it out and talk about it and add the link in my description. Yes, shout out to Cavs, and shout out to Bernie for helping me. It's been honestly such a fun experience. I love it. Anyways, so yeah, go ahead and do that. Every Friday, I like to take about 20 minutes and just go through all the channels, talk about them, and all that stuff. Next order of business is, remember I told you guys we're going to be doing a March giveaway? I want a hoodie. Well, the merch store is officially open. I was able to get the purple back in stock. So if you guys are interested, link to the merch store is in the description below, and it is no longer pre-order only. I have to fix that. I actually am getting just a little bit of an inventory, just so that it's easy to ship to you guys whenever you guys want it. So yeah, merch store is open, but I wanted to talk to you guys about something that's going to be coming up next week. So remember, about a month ago, we did, would she not be the best? Wood elf? I think I would, Zeno. Thank you for saying that. So, what was I going to say again? It's okay, Bernie. Somebody will post the link for... Oh, you did it. You posted the link. All right, cool. Zeno, you should have seen how I dressed last Halloween. I dressed up as the Fresh Princess, and I kind of looked like a garden elf, I guess. So yeah, last month, February 13th, Friday the 13th, we launched our first TFP giveaway. So I told you guys we're gonna do another one in March, and we're in March. We're almost halfway through March, which is crazy. And it's gonna be a continuation of the seed starting season. So last giveaway, the prize was $100 Baker Creek Seed gift card and some TFP merch and some of Cav's genetics. And I thought, okay, let's continue on that seed starting trend, whatever, and let's continue on that theme for the giveaway because 'tis the season. So March 20th, I'm announcing the giveaway. I'll talk about it next week, but March 20th, I'm announcing the next giveaway. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good prize. It's gonna be something a little different than we did the last time, and I think you guys are gonna love it. I've got a couple of things lined up that are gonna be included in the giveaway, and oh my gosh, Cavs, you the man. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And that will actually go perfectly with something else that's going to be included in the giveaway. So I cannot wait. And I think you guys are going to love it. So come hang out next week. I'll be talking about it throughout the week. And I think we're going to aim to get it going by March 20th. It'll run for a week. And we'll do it exactly like last time where winner gets announced on the actual live. If you don't physically see me saying you won, there is no winner. So we're going to do it similar to how the other giveaway went because it was so seamless and so fun, and I think you guys all enjoyed. And yeah, so that's coming up next week. Giveaway announcement coming up next week. I just kind of wanted to tease it for you guys because who doesn't love a good giveaway, you know? All right, so these are all soaking now. I'm gonna let them soak, and then at the end of the live, I'm gonna rinse them off and put them back together. But these are all my misting nozzles. I don't have, oh, I have more here to undo. I don't have any of them that are clean right now. So if I have a malfunction, I gotta manually clean one really quick. I would love to try some of your genetics. Kev Snake Oil. Speaking of beans, I had a pack of Blue Lake string beans that produce a few purple snake oil beans. Score. Cool. What's up, Eddie? Good morning. Good to see you. Happy Thursday. Oh, Thursday? JC, you try to mess me up. Today's Wednesday, right? I hope it's Wednesday. I put everything as Wednesday. So yeah, I'll just show you guys. This is the misting head. Then we've got a little piston inside. And then there's a spring. There goes the spring. Knew that was gonna happen. And then there's the rest of it. So everything goes in the housing and then it gets plugged into the line. And that's it. So that's gonna soak. We're gonna do a tent tour. Cheers. I think that's the giveaway. No, misting nozzles are not gonna be the giveaway. I'm so clumsy, but it makes it fun. Makes it fun. All right, that's soaking. Let me get this out of the grow tent. All right, so my wife said to add me to the giveaway. She washed me good. Pray she should. All right. I will announce next week how you can enter the giveaway. But on March 20th, I will be announcing a giveaway. The new Canadian mist shower. Yeah, what's up, Sir Sticky Buds? And what's up, Craft? Good morning. I had to clean off all my misters in my cloner today, ran hydrogen peroxide and bleach through the system for a few minutes to help wash it all out. Yeah, that's a great idea. I wish I could do that, but I got plants in my system, so I gotta take the misters out and let them soak. Good morning, Lucky Shamrock. Thank you so much. Every day is Friday. Yeah, I wish. How many nozzles are going to be dropped and lost? I haven't lost any yet, but I've dropped many of them. All right. Tent tour. Are we ready? Let me get caffeinated first. So yeah, I fixed all the descriptions in the link below. You guys can go ahead and sub up to each other. There's some great channel. Mrs. Cass said no give backs. Your tent has a door. Yes, yes it does. Yes, 20 by 10 by 8. All right, a couple more sips of coffee and I'm fueled and ready to go. A sip of coffee and start the tour. Well, maybe a couple of sips, maybe a couple. My tent is a full-on room. People think that I actually bought Mylar and lined a room with Mylar, and I'm like, no, this is a tent. And it's like freestanding in the basement. It's a tent. All right. Chug, chug, chug. Yeah. Why don't you just, yeah, like I Dream of Jeannie? No, I Dream of Jeannie. Yeah, or, yeah. No, I always mix up I Dream of Jeannie and Bewitched. She wiggles her nose and I Dream of Jeannie does the, and then she can like teleport wherever that. All right. Let's go. Stop talking. All right. So, all right. So Orange Tower, we're going to start to fill it up probably this coming weekend. It is 12:19 p.m. Eastern time. So here's our seedlings. They're growing quite quickly. What's up, Shane? Happy Wednesday to you as well. I'm trying to get them larger before getting them in the grow tower, but you could see the water. Well, it was running low. I topped it with just regular pH water. So today's project, we're going to get these guys into clay pebbles with nutrients because this is just pH water. And then this is just like a week old. So it's time to empty it and just add some fresh water and newts and start again. That way we don't get algae buildup because obviously water and light, you know the drill. But they're looking good. They're getting big, and the reason why I keep them here for longer is I want them to get ample light and grow as big as possible before I get them in the grow tower, which brings me to the green grow tower. If I move them in too late, then they start looking for light and they start growing like this. Nothing wrong with that. It's still edible, but it's just annoying because they grow out of the net pot like this, right? So I've tried to kind of strategize and face them under the lights, like in the center, kind of facing here. Maybe I should move the green tower a little bit closer to see if that can help. But yeah, this is the green grow tower. For those of you that are new here or don't know, it's a aeroponic grow tower. Got the water, the pump is in the reservoir at the bottom, and the water gets dispersed through the inner walls of the tower, and all the roots and everything get watered periodically. Well, it was periodically until I took it off the timer, and then you got your roots there. These are too wet, but anyways, so we've got some dinosaur kale, we've got some arugula, lettuce, basil, parsley, more arugula, some new growth. More parsley, more lettuce, more arugula, some tatsoi. This is my favorite plant in the grow tower. What up? It's what? I read/hear nuts as newts. That's funny. So yeah, tatsoi, beautiful plant. It's my favorite plant in the grow tower right now. And then we've got another tatsoi, some Thai basil. I got some damaged leaves here. Just gotta pick those off. And I've been harvesting the basil every single day. We're saving for seeds. What's up, Brian? Good morning. And I got a beautiful arugula plant here, some leaf lettuce. This is different than that. That's romaine. This is leaf lettuce. Got some more parsley, celosia flowers, chives. This doesn't look like it's gonna make it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't know what that is. Sometimes certain things just don't make it. I either transplant them too early, too much water. Is that kind of like bok choy? Yes, it's a variation of bok choy. And then we got more dinosaur kale. Dill is popping today. It's looking great. And we just got some more stuff back here. And yeah, so that is the green tower. I just need some coffee and then we'll keep going. So how's everybody doing today? I like to do like a midweek check-in with myself. Usually at the start of the week, I have all these things that I want to accomplish and get done, and I like stress myself out. And so around Wednesday, I'm like, how you doing? You getting those things done? You doing okay? You sleeping all right? And all the answers to that are no. I haven't gotten anything done, but I finally did start. I told you guys, we're going to continue the tent tour in a sec. I told you guys I bought Bingus's book. I actually got halfway through it yesterday. So I anticipate finishing it today. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about that on After Dark. What's up, Hank? Your ears must have been burning. I was just talking giveaway. We're doing another giveaway. I'll be announcing it next week, but for those of you that just got here, Hank was the winner of our first giveaway. So cheers, Hank. Hope you enjoyed your shopping. And your hoodie will be on its way. All right, let's continue. What's up, Blue Nose? Good morning. All right. All right, I got 10 minutes to finish up the tent tour, and then we got to go. So we got new additions to the grow tent. Check out the other channel. If you know, you know. But yeah, that's the main grow. I'm going to cut these off right now because every day I put it off and I forget. And I tell you guys I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right now. So there's my little finger eggplants. They're not supposed to be that small. They had some nutrient issues. Yeah, I always proofread what Cav says. And sometimes I forget, but then I quickly remember as I read down. So yeah, these are little finger eggplant. Eggplant toss. Yeah, thanks, Cavs. It's definitely a good read for sure. Yeah, so I fried these the other day in the pan with just some garlic and oil. It was so good, or garlic and butter. It was so good. All right, let's move on. So yeah, the eggplant, now it's going to do a lot better because I removed the the energy sucker. I got to cut this trellis off so that this can stay upright now. The only reason why it was falling was because of the eggplant. But we got a lot of new growth today. So all the new growth that I showed you yesterday is just continuing along. New flowers. Everything's back on track. Most younger fruit is always better. Yes. So yeah, I watch out for the eggplant short. We're gonna have to do another TFP in the kitchen soon. So yeah. I'm not gonna say that one out loud, Cavs, after Googling it this morning. You get all the weirdos come out of everywhere. Anyway, so we got new flowers. Good news for the eggplant. I also have been paying attention to my green zebra tomato. So there's the green zebra tomato. Still not getting fruit. This looks like it's going to be our first tomato right here. It looks like the flower is going to fall off. And yeah, no more Google suggestions, okay? Nobody's ever going to eat Rolo ice cream ever again. Anyways, gonna pick these off because these are just dried up blossoms. And yeah, so we'll see what happens with these guys. Just gonna continue stay on top of feeding. Pink icicle tomatoes. I finally have tomatoes growing. Now we're playing the waiting game for the ripening to happen, but I do see some blushing happening. These are gonna be a pink variety. Pink icicle tomatoes. We've got a bunch of them now. Beautiful. So those are the pink icicle tomatoes. Can't wait for the ripening process. Yesterday we did a lot of defoliating on the dark galaxy tomato. I really just tried to clear some space and make room because we've got all our flowers here, right? So my cosmos weren't getting a lot of light, and now, oh look, they're leaning on each other. I see some buds, I think. We have our first Cosmo bud. I've never grown them before, so that's pretty exciting for me. They each have their own first bud. And then, so yeah, that's the dark galaxy here. I think we might get fruit. This looks like it's gonna develop into a tomato. So Galaxy, if you're here, we might have our first tomato. Oh, we got galaxy rods too. We got both of them. All right, we got both galaxies in the house and potentially a third. So yeah, that's the dark galaxy. It's freaking huge. Ponderosa is looking a little bare, but we've got a lot of flowers now. I've been waiting just to see what's gonna happen. Are we gonna get fruit? So same deal, just kind of waiting. Honestly, it's just kind of become, I don't have expectations. It's just kind of going to be a learning experience at this point. That was a Cosmo Kiss and you ruined it. Passion flowers. Yeah, they're so cute. Oh, yes, the teddy bear sunflowers are beautiful. Honeycomb are one of the best tasting tomatoes. Cool, I'm going to have to try. And our dark galaxy is getting bigger every day. We have our dark galaxy, or not dark galaxy, sorry, Cherokee purple. That's the first one, Cherokee purple. And then we got another one right here. I don't know if that one's gonna keep growing. It's been small for a couple days. But the plant itself is big. I had to do a lot of defoliating yesterday because it's just getting too big. I'm gonna turn my lights down because we're gonna go under the lights for a minute so I can show you. I got like 5 minutes to finish this so that I can start on the next project because gotta keep things moving in the grow tent. We got twerk to do. Okay, so Cherokee purple, nice and big, nice flowers happening. We'll see how it goes, but the leaves are finally unclawing and things are looking better. I just want to be mindful of just any other issues, you know. That's the Ponderosa. Oh, we got flowers right here. All right, cool. We'll see if that develops into tomatoes. What's up, Trav? Good morning. And oh yeah, that might be a tomato developing too. Not this one up here. That's gonna fall off, but this one right there. Cool. So that, yeah, that's the other side of the dark galaxy. And then the other side of the pink icicle tomato is over here. It's hard, honestly, it's starting to get hard to show you guys. I gotta walk through and I don't want to knock everything over. What up, Semper? Good morning. Zinnias, I deadheaded some zinnias the other day and we've got a bunch of new growth. Yesterday, I really was I really wanted to defoliate the tomatoes and get some more light for the zinnias. I can see they're doing a little better. This one yesterday was like growing like this because it was reaching so much for the light. Look at the difference. Okay, so this is a plant that's getting enough light. This is nutrient deficiency. It's fine. This is a plant that's getting enough light. And look at the difference. So I don't know if you guys remember, I grew zinnias in the tower, and the tower was the same thing. They were so leggy because they weren't getting enough light, right? So yeah, this one, not enough light. This one's getting the most light. You could see the leaves are they're all the same variety. So I think I may have burnt the leaves when I sprayed with my IPM. Oops, I don't know if I did, but looks like burnt from spray. Okay, and then the peppers are doing so much better today, and that's why I want to empty this. So there's still a bit of water. We're gonna get this empty and we're gonna add in fresh water and nutrients. We're gonna do half the recommended amount. I still have to add some trellis on these guys and the mocha swirl, but doing much better. So we got the Marconi Rosso here, and we got a bunch of little babies growing. This one, we got peppers finally growing, I think. Maybe? No, not yet. But we got flowers, so that's good. What's up, Storms? Good morning or good afternoon. This is my favorite right now. Even though she's been looking a little rough every day, she's doing better. And mocha swirl. So, oh man, these colors are just freaking gorgeous. I love it. I love it. Like, I want a car that's just like this, variegated. The front of the car is going to be green and yellow stripes, and then it's just going to go right to the back. It's going to be like orange and red, and it's going to be called the Mocha Swirl Mobile. I don't know. That sounds weird. Doesn't sound like a good car name, but would be cool and would get lots of attention. I already see a huge difference, but I know what you mean, calves. So yeah, the plant itself is doing better. We got some nice sized peppers growing. They're supposed to be larger, right? Like, this isn't normal, but we got some there, and we got a nice big one right there. This plant I tried to trellis yesterday. Still have to add more. This one is gorgeous. Have a great day, Riz. Thank you so much for hanging out. So this one I'm gonna have to see. I think I have peppers growing. It's hard to hold my phone and look. So I'll have to do that when I'm not holding my phone. And I'm gonna have to get this trellis so that I can use my other hand to not support the plant, but to check for fruit. So yeah, it's doing well though. It's looking beautiful. Healthy plant. This one, again, I don't know what it is, but we trellised it, and now it's really, honestly, overnight, it really just took off. Really just took off. The Criolla Sella pepper is doing so well. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. This is really, it's really getting green in here, and it's really getting squishy. Peppers. We got tons of peppers growing on this plant, and it is freaking huge. Look at this, how much it vines and how crazy it stretches. So now it's going all the way over there. What's up, Pyro? So yeah, big plant. We even got peppers growing down here, all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to be making some chili oil with the Criolla Sella and see how it does. But yeah, beautiful little peppers. They're going to turn bright orange. Good morning, Bingus. Good to see you. Yeah, they're going to be beautiful. I just can't wait to get some color in the garden. This one, so again, I had to trellis. This one I had to chop half of it. She was not happy, not getting enough light. Now she's more upright. She's not falling over. We're gonna get some flowers soon, I'm hopeful. Random parsley just to try and see how it does. And yeah, trellis that one yesterday. I still don't know what these guys are. We're still waiting for fruit. I do have some peppers growing on them. I think they're gonna be bell peppers. And same with this one. I got no idea what it's going to be. And then, like I said, the garden is expanding. There's 2 more plants that have been added, but you'll have to go check out the After Dark channel. So yeah, that is what's new in the garden today. Got to fill the buckets now because the pepper plants are finally producing fruit. I got to keep it that way. So we're gonna have some coffee. We're gonna have our snack. I'm just kidding. I just harvested these for those of you that joined. Yes, Bingus, I was gonna say your ears must have been ringing. I was just talking about you. Halfway through your book. I anticipate finishing it today. And what a great read so far. So thank you. They're supposed to be twice the size. I was waiting for them to grow longer, but I feel like they're just depleting energy from the plant. And the plant, she's trying so hard to recover right now that I don't want to leave more of a strain. So I thought, all right, we'll have some mini eggplant. And next time we'll get some. You're right. That's exactly what they look like. You know what? I'm going to hang this on the back of my car. Just kidding. If it wasn't edible, I would. I'm not going to waste it like that. We're going to eat it. But that would be freaking hilarious. What's up? Look up to nature. My 13-year-old son bought Carolina Reaper, 7-pot brain strain peppers. Sounds tame. Nice. I highly recommend getting Bingus's book. Yes, The Green Soul. It honestly, it really just opens your eyes to a new perspective to keep in mind when you're growing. Because a lot of people, it's like very technical. You plant the seed, you watch it grow, you give it what it needs, and you move on with your life. And there's so much more to it. There's just such a connection. So it's right up my alley, and I love that kind of stuff. And I truly, truly believe that our plants are so much more than just plants, you know? Never be sorry, look to nature. I am always sarcastic and joking. I don't even like you guys, and I just show up here every day. I'm just kidding. See? Sarcasm. Well, that was a bad joke, but I like all of you, I promise. All right. So let me just get my self set up here so that I know what I'm adding in my system. I'm only going to do half the recommended amount, just like yesterday in the first bucket system. So yesterday I added in 5 gallons and I only did half nutrients. And so I'm just going to do exactly the same thing in the second bucket system. So can't even read my own writing. How about that? What did I do here? 7.5 mils. 10 gallons. All right, so I am going to just do 5 gallons of water. What did I do here? 25, 12.5. Bucket. 2. That's one new thing I'm doing this run is taking notes. I never take notes, and doing that has been extremely helpful. You guys know me. You guys know my head is like, I got a million things going on in my brain. And so it's really helpful to write everything down. But what's even more helpful is if you can read your own writing. That's where I fail miserably. But that's okay. 10, 5, 15. And we're doing half the recommended amount. So I'm going to do 25 mils. Micro, 12.5 mils, the grow, 37.5 mils, of doom. All right. Suck at math, and I'm just checking my math to make sure I didn't F this up. 5 times 15 is 60, right? No, that's 5 times 12. Wow, you suck at math. 37.5. What's that? All right, you got it. Sorry. Good morning, Bowtie. Good to see you. I grew last year Black Beauty. They stay super firm. The squeeze test doesn't work with them in my experience. Oh, Black Beauty tomatoes. Garden notes are the gift that keeps on giving for future growers. Only if the writing is neat, if there's proper penmanship, because people are gonna look at my notes and be like, wow, they use hieroglyphics in hydroponics? It literally looks like hieroglyphics. I don't even know what the heck. All right, and then I got to do my HydroGuard and my, 75. I got that after the fact. I'm like, I don't know why. I was thinking 12. You guys, I am brutal at mental math, and I used to be great, and now I don't practice mental math at all. Well, I wouldn't say I used to be great, but I used to be better. All right, HydroGuard, 10 mils, and I'll do 20 mils of my beneficials, and then tomorrow I'm going to start using my enzymes. Cheers. Let's go fill the buckets. So I've been using my RO system and dispensing the water directly into a 5-gallon jug, and then that's just what I pour into my system. My tomato and plants seem to be dying. Oh no! You know what, Rose? You can always grow more. That's the fun part. Oh, hang on. I gotta empty what's in my res first before adding in the new stuff. Because I used to just add into the old, and I don't like doing that anymore. I like to keep it clean, you know? They're tomato plants, Groundhog Grant. They are not cannabis plants. For those plants, check out the Fresh Princess After Dark. Yeah, we have some new additions to the grow tent as of last night, so go check that out. filled. Now we add our newts. So I'm gonna just power through that quickly so that we can focus on the other project. I feel the need sometimes to check if my stream is still going because it always shuts down randomly. Okay. Got my CalMag in, just gonna go measure the rest of the stuff out and then we can just add it quickly and move on to the next project. So it's almost 1 o'clock. By 1 o'clock, I'd like to be started the next project just so I make sure I stay on track, you know? And don't forget about coffee. Okay. So, micro, 25 mils. That's one thing I need to get. I keep forgetting. I'm slowly knocking things off my list, but I really need to get larger syringes. That is the one thing I'm really missing. Every time I do this, I'm like, why can't you get larger syringes? You keep forgetting, and it's messing me up. All right, we got our nutrients, we got our measurements, and we got our pH, pen, meter, whatever. YouTube doesn't show links for everyone. Yeah, I know, but links are in the description below. If there's something you want me to include in the description, go ahead and add it to the community post. So every Friday, I like to do community shout outs. The gardening community is a growing one, and I just want to highlight channels that people work really hard at and showcase other gardens. So the link to the post is in the description below. Go ahead and comment on it with a link to your channel, a short description, or if there's something that you want us to see or talk about, feel free to share it there as well, and I will pass the message along on a live. Okay. Micro is 25 minutes. That's why mods don't post links often. Yeah, because not everyone can see. I get it. It's okay. I don't expect anything from the mods other than to protect me against the weirdos. But to be honest, like, I'm a weirdo too, so. Whoops. Let me get some paper towel. What's up, Phelan? Where's get the hoodie? I want pocket size logo on the front and big on the back. We can do that. Actually, I've got a new style coming out for spring. You guys are gonna freaking love it. Love. You guys are gonna love it. It's so awesome. I can't wait to show you guys. What's up, Habitual? Well, I saw you earlier with your coffee, because we had our coffee at the same time. Thank you guys for hanging out. Honestly, you guys are awesome. You guys make my day. Hope everyone's having a great week so far. And like I said, if you guys missed it, I'll be announcing the next giveaway. I believe I'm going to make it so that it runs from the 20th of March to the 27th. That'll be the next giveaway. Oh no, I took this one. Okay. Did I say hi, Mr. Ganix? Good morning. Good to see you. What's up, Aaron? How long you let seedlings go before you introduce to fertilizer? I've recently just been doing, as soon as they get their first true leaf, that is when I start adding newts. So that's what we're going to be doing today with my seedlings. There's some that are showing their first true leaves. So we're going to be adding in nutrients for the first time. Just going to do my beneficials, check our pH. Ganix, I'm gonna have to come on Show Your Grow one of these days. I got new additions to the grow tent now. What's up, Fred? Good morning. And sorry if I missed anybody. All right, so everything's in. We're just gonna balance the res. Honestly, I should post a link to this. I got so many people asking me where I got this. It was inexpensive. It was $40 on Amazon, and it's been very efficient. Like I have the drops to cross-reference with, but it's as long as I calibrate it every couple of days, because I use it so much. I use it daily, twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day, because I'm learning and I'm trying to make sure that I don't have crazy swings. So for the last week, I'm back to what I was doing the last run, just checking my pH. I do like midday checks, morning checks, night checks. So over here, the pH is 5 in this bucket, in this res, which is kind of low, but I'm going to check the last bucket, and goldfish water is a good fertilizer. Yeah, I might not put goldfish water in my stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna check my last bucket just to see what the pH is at. Because if it's like higher, if it's like 5.5, then I'm okay with 5. But if it's gonna be lower, then I gotta figure out, maybe I gotta add. I already want pH perfect nudes. Anyways, my intention initially wasn't really, to use the GH line. It's because somebody gave me the micro and the bloom, remember, my friend Anthony, and I was like, all right, this is, the perfect timing, because I wanted to stop using the organic. And so, yeah, but it wasn't really like part of the plan. Now I find myself using it, but just hopefully you guys don't fall. What you got? You're gonna fall. Whoop. What you guys do for a second? Okay, so if my pH in the main reservoir is 5, but my pH in the last bucket is 5.7, I think I'm okay to circulate my system. I might top it with just a little bit of water, just because I don't I don't want problems, Have a great day, Bowtie. Thanks for hanging out. It works great. I just never had the green. I'm using it before. It's good for someone to learn to do it manually, but we in 21st century, we invented stuff. True. Facts. All right. So I think I'm okay to circulate the system, even though it's a little bit high or low, sorry. 5 I think is still okay, right? What do you guys think? The rest of the system in each bucket is 5.7, but my main res is 5. Why is that happening? Am I adding too much nutrients or something? I'm just adding half the recommended amount, so I don't know. Okay. We're 1 o'clock. I'm gonna just top it up with some water just to try. I'm fine? Okay. I feel like I want to add a little bit of water, just a little bit, to get it to like 5.1. Shoot for 10. Do you have any plans to? 5 is a little low. I would say 5.5 is a little better. Yeah, for sure. Bacteria in your buckets regulate the roots. Okay, so I'm gonna circulate my system. Why are so methodical with water and whatnot? Barbed wire, because your plant roots are getting like the direct mist of whatever's in the res, and so yeah, I think I'm gonna just circulate the system because I don't want to underfeed again. So if it's 5 and inside the buckets One bucket was 5.7 and one bucket was 5.8 in the last bucket, so I think I'm good. So I'm gonna go turn the system on. Clean up. Actually, I'm not gonna clean up because we have more nutrients to make. Or more nutrients to make. So okay, so now I'm gonna mix nutrients for my seedlings. So the next project, so we just fed the buckets. We soaked the misting nozzles. Oh God, that's gross. Soaking in vinegar and the water's like green now. All right, so coffee, and then we're gonna do, if you weren't this systematic and meticulous, wouldn't they survive? Absolutely. My first grow, they survived. It was my first grow, so I thought they looked good, but they did not. What's up, Reef? Good morning. Good to see you. And what's up, Andy? Sorry I didn't say hi. I saw you in there and I thought I said hi, and then, what's up, Family Outcast? What's the giveaway? This might be included in the giveaway, or the new one might be included in the giveaway, but there's something good, really, really good. So last giveaway, we did a $100 gift card to Baker Creek Seeds, some merch, and some of Cav's beans. And this giveaway is going to be kind of like, after you buy the seeds, what do we do next, right? So it's kind of like chronological. I'm gonna try to like kind of tell a story with the giveaways too, right? Make them seasonal, make them make sense. And so seed starting season is upon us. Say that 10 times fast. pH drifts, and when you put 5 gallons into 16 gallons. No, so that bucket, Bernie, right now that bucket has 10 gallons of water with a quarter recommended amount of nutrients. And just now I added an additional 5 gallons at half the recommended amount of nutrients, but full recommended amount of HydroGuard and beneficials. And so, yeah, that one, it doesn't have, yes, the first application was only a quarter of the recommended amount, but it's got more nutrients than before. Only the first bucket system, where all the buckets are connected, is where you need 16 gallons to fill, and then you add another additional 5 to the res. It is not a coffee cup, no. All right, let us get set up here. So I'm gonna just walk you guys through what we're gonna do next. These two trays, obviously, they're in light and stuff, so just to avoid any algae growth, I swap them out every few days, and I add in fresh water and nutrients. So we're gonna take this out, put it in a new tray, and make some new nutrients. And we're gonna take these. I've got my clay pebbles that have been soaking for 24 hours in RO water, and I am going to transplant these into net pots and clay pebbles just like those. So I need to get a 1 gallon jug first, because I'm going to mix in a 1 gallon jug. So my RO system dispenses it to 5-gallon jugs. So if I want like just 1 gallon, we got to use the funnel. Oh my gosh, was that exactly 1 gallon left in this jug? That's crazy. Could have just mixed it in here. Wow. It's like exactly correct. All right. So I'm just gonna add half the recommended amount of nutrients for seedlings. So, where's my teaspoon? I also cleaned some larger air stones to put in the is that all fertilizer? No, it's water. Oh my gosh, I am so strong now. It's not even funny. It's like I surprise myself with what I can carry. I'm like, oh my God. Well, strong for me. I know there are people that are like way stronger out there, but for me, in my world, you should be rechecking and adjusting pH after recirculating the system anyways. 100%. Now I'm in the habit of checking my pH like 3 times a day because that's literally what happened to my last run. That is why my peppers had to go in the garbage, is because I felt like it was just beyond repair because I had so much damage from pH swings. Anything worth having takes a lot of work. Facts, calves, for sure. That is your grandfather was very wise. Pop Rock handy to young kids. Oh my gosh, Pop Rocks were the freaking best. Yeah, honestly, I've been carrying so much, and not just carrying, but like up and down the stairs with heavy weight. So it's yeah, we getting strong. Actually, I'm gonna use I'm gonna face you guys here. I tried to record content, or I tried to use my live from last time when I mixed nutrients for my seedlings, and I wasn't even showing it on camera, so I couldn't show it. So I'm just gonna add 2.5 mils of everything. We were talking about air stones the other night. What do you use to clean them? I don't know. I've cleaned them in hydrogen peroxide, like just soaked them, and then I just rinse them in water. These ones, I just tried to wash with water, but I mean, they broke. I don't know, man. I freaking hate air stones. Like, what the heck is this crap? So they stay stained though. They're very difficult to wash. It's like, how do you wash chalk? It's like, it's the same kind of texture. I don't know. There are different ways, but I think hydrogen peroxide is probably the best way, right? Calves. That's hilarious. A family bush instead of a family tree. Oh my God. That's funny. I need to remember to pH it before dumping in the tray. Last time I just dumped it in the tray and I didn't even pH first. So I'm just measuring it out, but I'm going to let the CalMag kind of mix in first. If they're cheap, throw them away. They are, but like it adds up, right? So yes, they're cheap, but I just buy a pack off Amazon, like I use peroxide as well, or high clean and hot water. Ooh, I have high clean, I should try. The light blue airstones suck, so I bought gray ones off Amazon and they're good. I like them much better. So I'm just pre-measuring out, like I said, and then I'll mix it in the jug. Gray stones are better than blue. Yeah, I use the gray ones. The gray ones are the ones that I have in my buckets. The blue ones are, I don't know, yeah. I don't know why I ended up with the blue ones. I think I just didn't order online and I went to the pet store and that's all they had. Okay. You know what? If I were in the grow tent all day, I'd probably have to do that too, Bernie. All right. So I'm gonna add in my nutrients and then I'm gonna have to do another gallon jug, so I mixed, or I added more in the hamsters on the wheel. What's up, Cheeseburger? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Is rainwater good for irrigation? I mean, I don't know, need more information. Rainwater, isn't that natural irrigation outside? Like, of course it is, I'm sure. What do you mean? Isn't that nature's irrigation? All right, so I'm gonna pH this, balance it, and then we're gonna switch out our trays. I'm going to try to use my indoor garden as a tax write-off, home improvement. That's actually a good idea. I wonder if that would work. It's not just home improvement, it's life improvement, you know? Might have to add more water to the tray. I'm going to mix this with water, I think. Because my pH is 5, it's too low. You know, the whole smog thing. Yeah. Rainwater is the best naturally. Try watering your plants with tap water, then water with rain. I need to justify this insanity somehow. Alright, so the pH is 5, so I'm going to combine it with a little bit of water in the tray. I mean, it's just for seedlings. As long as they're getting a little bit, just to kind of... I'm learning that plants are like... It's like babies, right? You got to give them a good foundation and a good start. Otherwise, you're going to be potentially experiencing challenges later on down the line, right? And so you want to kind of set your plants up for success. So we're going to put this aside. I'm going to put you guys on the other side of me here. And we are going to dump these trays and start transplanting. Get my bucket and my clean trays. I can't fall asleep, so I came back. Well, I'm glad you're here, Riz. Good to see you. Welcome back. Have I made a meal with these produce yet? Yes. So I try to do a TFP in the kitchen as soon as I have harvest ready. That's where we harvest together at the beginning of the live, and then we cook in the kitchen. I pick a recipe. You guys vote on it the day before in the live, and then I try to cook it in the kitchen. What's up, Jean? Good to see you. Drive safely. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, honestly, just having 2 extra after dark plants in the garden is so exciting to me. Like, everything just looks so green and so beautiful. Okay, so I've got my clean tray. I'm going to take my seedlings and just put them in this tray for now. I'll put them right here, actually. Where do I put you guys? So I'm gonna put these seedlings right here. Hopefully that doesn't fall. But yeah, they look really good. This is regular leaf lettuce. I don't know if that's any better. Trying to figure out the best way to rest this. So we got a few of each. We got some leaf lettuce, we got some romaine lettuce, got a dying leaf there. Oop. Ooh, exciting, habitual. What kind of lettuce? Some are smaller than others. Oh no! I dropped the seedling. I dropped a celosia seedling. I'll get some fresh clay pebbles for her. So yeah, these are gonna be for the green tower, or the orange tower, right here. And I'm trying to achieve perpetual harvests, you know? Always having a harvest. And this guy, I'm gonna get it in some clay pebbles as well. So that's one tray right here. Get the other stuff over here. So these are celosia flowers. These I've never tried indoors. We're gonna see how they do. Well, I did try, and as it started flowering, I broke it last run. So I'd like to try again. And they're good. The leaves can be eaten in salads, and the flowers, the blooms, can be used for tea. I've also got lettuce. Ooh, and yesterday I ordered a bunch of dahlia tubers, you guys. I cannot wait. My flower garden this summer is going to be gorgeous. For those of you, if you're starting a flower garden for the first time and you want to grow dahlias, my recommendation is buying tubers versus seeds. You will get to the point of flowering much, much, much quicker because you're dealing with a mature tuber versus starting something from seed that also needs time to develop the tuber before it can even start to flower and whatever. So I opted for tubers. I've got some kale, or sorry, this is all arugula. So I consume a lot of romaine lettuce and arugula. So I just did a variety of, that's part of growing what you eat, right? So I'm growing arugula because I eat that all the time. Romaine, I like a mixture, you know, I like some arugula mixed with romaine. And we might even try making arugula pesto because a lot of you guys in the chat have told me about it and said that it's great. So these guys are gonna go in clay pebbles. We got quite the roots. So these guys were just in pH water, and the lettuce has been in nutrients for about a week now. This little guy didn't make it. Dead. Cheers. All right, got like 10 more minutes to get this done. So I'm gonna put this down here. I'm gonna move you guys over here. What's up, Wassman? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, everybody. For those of you that just joined, we are switching out. I had my seedlings in a tray of water with nutrients and some air stones, and this is the first time I've been so thorough with this, but usually I just let the algae grow, don't really add nutrients. So now I'm trying to stick to a schedule. So these guys, we switched to a clean tray. We're gonna get water. And those guys we're going to get into some clay pebbles with some nutrients because they've just been getting water. So, so I'm going to get my trays back under here. I don't think I'll have time today. I don't know if I'll have time. I think I'll have time to put these in clay pebbles, but actually I should do that before I put this here. So I'm gonna try to, these air stones are still okay, but I need, should do a larger one. Clean these. I mean, this is all I have right now, but it's bigger than the other one, so we're gonna do that. And I've got my nutrients that I mixed here. And I'm gonna add this plus some plain water because it was like 5, the pH was 5. The rest is just going to be plain water. Okay, let me get some more water. But if I'm not mistaken, I feel like lettuce likes a lower pH, I think. All right. So that's what we got for now. I do need to add a bit more water. So we got some lettuce. Took a little bit of a beating, I think, when I moved it. Some of it's kind of tipping over a little bit. We can add some more clay pebbles to kind of reinforce. What's up, Tristan? Sorry if I missed anybody in the chat. I'm gonna add some more clay pebbles here. All right, so, oh shoot. We lost one. Got knocked over. All right, well, hopefully it doesn't get burnt by the lights. I gotta get a plug for my root farm lights again. But anyways, that's our lettuce. I'm gonna go through and fix those, and then these, I'm just gonna get them in net pots and clay pebbles really quick. If I even have net pots here, I do. Okay. So this is my new clean tray. These guys are all getting their first true leaves. I've got my clay pebbles soaking for the last little while here. And so I'm going to transplant them quickly. Yeah, I gotta fix my website today and take pre-order off because I just, I was able to get all the colors. So yeah, I'm gonna just grab this, add some clay pebbles, get my seedling in, and just top it with more clay pebbles. Alright, better this way so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just pre-filling the net pots just to be more efficient. So I've got them all here. And then, because these guys have their first true leaves, now I'm going to get them in a tray of fresh water and nutrients. So just throw them in, and we're going to top it with more clay pebbles. That's kale. Alright, so I'm going to just try to power through this. I'm just going to take all my seedlings out, place them in the net pot, and then we'll get them all at the same time. What's up, Chaz? Good to see you. We got celosia. More kale. Well, I'm gonna top it with some pebbles in a minute. I just sometimes I find that I drag things on and I don't work efficiently because I'm on the live and I'm not focused. But now that I'm realizing my productivity in the garden should be higher, I'm spending too many hours and I'm not getting enough work done. And not too many hours, just too many unproductive hours. And so I'm trying to be more productive during my lives now and get more tasks off the list, because that was the intended purpose in the first place. Was why not go live as I do the work that I was going to do anyways? And you know, obviously I like to hang out with you guys and engage, but I also, you know, some days are just busier than others. Like tomorrow might be more of a chill day for us in the garden, you know, just really depends. So also I try to I gotta do a better job at staying focused, because otherwise I make a lot of mistakes. What's up, Inu? Good to see you. Woo, that's a long root, and it doesn't even, well, that's probably because it doesn't have nutrients. What's up, Toulouse? Good to see you. Sorry if I missed anybody in the chat, you guys. Just trying to be productive in the garden today. Get some twerk done. You know what I mean? Okay, I need more net pots. How many seedlings do I have? 4. I'm getting another net pot. Ah, I got a tower full of them right in front of me. So these are all celosias. Actually, you know what I just realized? Celosias are going in the buckets. Well, for now, maybe, no. Well, I can always take them. No, you know what? I'm going to leave the celosias in the foam collars. I'm not thinking, because if they're going in the buckets, I'm not putting clay pebbles in the buckets. So they've got to stay in foam collars. So I'm transplanting them for no reason. Celosias stay in foam collars, and the arugula, any leafy greens, anything like that, those will go in the clay pebbles just because they do better. Have you used advanced nutrients? No, I haven't used advanced nutrients. I'm using general hydroponics, and it's for food. Yeah, calves. Honestly, I feel like my plants are, seriously, they're my children. Okay, I think I got everything, right? Yeah. So these are the ones I just got in clay pebbles, and I'm just gonna top it with some more. If you have ever, you know, I was thinking about this the other day. So many people have not seen their own concentration face. And now I'm trying to be so mindful of my concentration face. Because, you know, I mean, I think everybody makes a face when they concentrate. Or am I the only one? So yeah, the last step will be to just top this tray up with water, add the air stone, and that's it. Then I got not all of my stuff done in the garden, but there were 3 tasks I wanted to accomplish on today's live, and we got them done. So that's awesome. Love it when I'm productive. I need to get smaller clay pebbles. I hate these big ones. Yeah, and it's like, if you're a content creator, then you know, because you see your concentration face all the time. Or you see yourself just the way you work. I'm like, why am I standing like that? Or why am I talking like that? Or I don't know, it's funny. You just get to see yourself how other people see you, I think. And a lot of the time you don't get the opportunity to do that unless you have a way to watch yourself. So yeah, these are all pretty people. TFB after dark description. TFB, I'm learning from you every day. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for saying that, Wassman. See, things like that make my day, because that's all I want to do is just share my garden. I just want to share with you guys and talk about it. And so if you find value, that's all I want. I feel fulfilled. So thank you for saying that. All right, so these are transplanted into the clay pebbles. It's all arugula, 1 romaine, and then all of these are romaine, leaf lettuce, and we got a couple celosia flowers. I just have to top some with clay pebbles, like this one, for example. It fell over, so the roots are showing. Anyways, I'm gonna fix those up, but this is all the lettuce. It's got nutrients in the water. And just gonna add water to this tray, get the air stone in, and then that's it. Call it a day. And then, yeah, the celosia flowers I made the call to leave in the foam collars because I'm gonna put them in the buckets, and the buckets I don't use clay pebbles, I just use foam collars. I'm gonna add my water. I'm just going to top it with some RO water because the pH is a little low. And then we're going to add our seedlings in. And also coffee. I still have coffee left. Do you buy these seedlings with foam collars? No, I start the seeds myself. Another day, another dollar. Yeah. Is your water heated? No. Well, yeah, unfortunately, technically, naturally, yes. And I don't want it to be. I want it to be cold. All right, air stone, which I'm actually gonna put. Cut that shorter. Okay, so now that I've got my air stones in there, sorry if I missed anybody in the chat. How long have you been doing? Well, technically aeroponics, and it's how I started growing. So it's been it's my 4th run, but it's been a few years. Since 2023 I started. No, I did not come up with the idea of foam collars on my own. There are cloning kits available out there where people use foam collars to float the seedling So these are arugula. And they're just going into water with some nutrients for seedlings. Wonder if things like clay pebbles also raise the pH or affect the pH. I may just put some empty net pots or some empty foam collars in here just to block some of the light. I don't want algae if I can help it, even though I swap the water out every so often. I've got these smaller ones. I got 2-inch foam collars, 3-inch foam collars, and 4-inch foam collars. One more. All right, done. So these are the seedlings. So today we got everything done. I took apart all my misting nozzles and soaked them in vinegar. We harvested our little finger eggplant. We have a great day, Galaxy. Appreciate you. We filled the second bucket system so that it continues to just do better. And we transplanted our new seedlings and added some nutrients. So there's the garden. Things are looking better today. I'll leave you guys with a shot of this gorgeous, even though it's not the right size, it's still beautiful. These are the mocha swirl peppers, and when they ripen, they are just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So mocha swirl's doing better for sure. I've got a nice size one here that I'll probably harvest and try out, but that one's a good size over here. Whoa. All right. I don't want it to tip over, so we're gonna leave it like that, but I can show you guys from here. That one is fairly larger sized. But anyways, there's the garden. And I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day. And we're almost through the week. So like I said, fun giveaway that I will be talking about more. And we're gonna do it next week. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Come hang out with me tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time. And I don't know, maybe we'll have a little bit of a relaxing day tomorrow. Just kidding. No, we're gonna pop some more seeds. I got all my romaine lettuce seeds that I ordered. I ordered a lot. So we're gonna pop some more romaine because those are for the orange tower. Now we need to think about the green tower again. We gotta keep it moving. So we're popping some more seeds tomorrow. Peace, everybody. Have a wonderful day. You guys are all awesome. I seriously appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out. And the website is off. All right, I'm gonna go check out my website. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm gonna have to go check. Honestly, it actually depends what country you're in. The website only works for specific places, I think. Anyways, I'll look into it. Peace, everybody. Don't forget to smash the like button on your way out.